computer on and these words come up, or this screen that you're seeing in black is blue. Now I can hit any key and it's not going away. That's what happens when you get a virus on your computer. And it can be absolutely frustrating. It can be extremely costly to try to get it fixed. And you could lose every photograph, every document. Your life is on your computer. This little guy right here is the answer to avoiding the problem in the beginning. It's the greatest little insurance policy. This is McAfee. McAfee has been the #1 brand name in antivirus, anti-spyware, anti-spamware, not just here at QVC, but with Fortune 500 companies and their mainframe computers for years. This name, which would be Brett Hamilton, is the good guy who brings it to us. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.
Great to have you here. A lot of people got computers for Christmas.
They need to be protected. And I'll say this, McAfee won't appreciate it. Even if you don't get McAfee, even if you don't get McAfee from us, you must have antivirus software in your computer. It's a must. There are very few musts when it comes to electronics.
Yep.
It's a ticking time bomb. If you got a brand new computer or you have an older computer and your antivirus has run out, it's only a matter of time before your kids click on to, hey, I'm getting a free movie, or there's a free download for a game or a song. And then you see that screen, and it might be black, it might be blue. Hey, you're lucky if the screen even lights up again.
Yep.
When you get a virus, it completely cripples the computer. And as Dan mentioned, it is very, very expensive to fix a computer. And the bad news is, even after you've spent all the money, you usually don't get your content back. You get a computer back that looks like it did on day one, and all of your memories and all of your files and all that stuff are gone.
They just evaporate.
So this, one time,
Yep.
it's a USB drive. You know, this is how you transfer information and stuff like that. This looks just like one of those. You plug it into your computer, you download the software one time, and then you hang on to it because it's good for 6 other computers to be able to back them up.
Have you say that again?
Yep.
'Cause what McAfee did for us, and they don't do it for anybody else, is they gave us an opportunity to put a package together. Normally, when you buy antivirus, every year it runs out. You go, oh, then you got to give them a credit card.
Yep.
You've got to order it again. You've got to do it. This is good for 7 computers
Forever.
for the lifetime of the computer. It could be for a computer, not only that you haven't even purchased yet, it could be for a computer that hasn't been invented yet.
Right. Or a neighbor's computer, or your son's computer away
Yep.
at college, or a friend, a relative, because once you plug it in and use it on your computer, you don't need it anymore. I give it to Dan,
Yep.
he plugs it in. Kelly plugs it into her computer, then Megan plugs it into her computer. And you use up to 7 licenses whenever you want. They don't expire. And even if you only use it one time, go online and see how much McAfee costs for 1 year.
Agreed.
Let alone for the lifetime every year. After, what's the life of a computer? 4 or 5 years. It starts to add up. So you've got to have antivirus for obvious reasons, because I think they said, I read an article the other day, more than 100,000 new threats every day. Every single day, hundreds of thousands of guys are going, I want your information, I want your information, and they're figuring out ways to mess with your computer. But on top of all, I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
No, look, we're already 98% done on the scan.
Yeah, and by the way, this will run in the background. You'll never need to do anything other than hit yes when it says I want to run an update, because again, it needs to be updated on a regular basis because it needs to be current with all the bad guys that are out there.
It's
cloud-based, yeah.
And then we also have System Mechanic.
System Mechanic, there it is. All right, for those of you that have an older computer and you're like, my computer is really slow, I got to throw it away. No, you don't. You launch this software and you're going to see in real time how easy it is to run a diagnostic on your computer. Let's say the computer is slow when it starts up, or it's slow when you're online, or you've got all kinds of issues where you've got the little spinning wheel and stuff like that. This is the equivalent of taking your car to a mechanic, and the mechanic plugs in the magic box because you've got a check engine light. And he doesn't even know until it gives you a reading, and he says, okay, you need to have the carburetor fixed, whatever it might be. Mm-hmm. Well, this is going through, and it's reading a lot of information that I don't understand, and that I know that Dan and most people don't understand, simply because this is all foreign to us, right? I don't know how to optimize. I don't know what fragmentation, I just know when it says problem, or when it says this, or when it says that stuff has to go away. That's not something that you want your computer to be bogged down with. So how do you go and fix the computer without fixing the computer? This way. This is doing the work for you, and this is going through, and it's analyzing the computer, and it's going to fix the computer, and it found 1,400 problems.
And here's the crazy thing, and I looked at this first time when it scanned on my computer and went, how can I have
that many problems?
1,200 issues.
I have no idea what all this means.
You get onto a website, and it's amazing how a little part of that website gets attached.
Yep.
and starts slowing your computer down.
Well,
There's these things called cookies.
Well, it leaves behind all this dust.
Okay.
The equivalent of when your furniture is dusty and you dust it off. Well, we're going to dust the computer internally without having to do anything other than hit yes. Look, repair. There's clutter. I don't know what this. Registry cleaner.
Don't even know what that means.
It says it's got to be clean. It's got to be clean.
But I do know what these two words mean. Repair all.
Yeah.
So with one click of your mouse, it takes care of all. We've got colors. Colors don't matter.
Colors don't matter.
Okay. I do need to give you an update on this. And Brett, help me out.
Sure.
Help me out on the colors.
Blue.
Okay.
Orange.
Okay.
Red.
Okay. I'm going to pull the blue.
Okay.
Because the blue just sold out. That's gone.
So there's orange.
Okay.
Red. That'll be purple. Cheetah.
Hold on. We're pulling that one too.
Okay.
Because that one sold out.
Pink and black.
Actually, here, let me get rid of that one too.
All right. Well, then everybody can live up here in harmony on
There
one.
you have it.
There we go.
Yeah.
So there's four
Now,
colors. It doesn't matter the color.
colors don't matter. They all work. To get McAfee for 1 year, 1 year is look it up.
Yeah.
Do a Google search. So they're the #1 brand name for antivirus. And people buy it every single year. And every year you've got to give them the credit card number again. And it's amazing how fast a year goes. And you go, oh, and one day.
That's all it takes.
Is all it takes. I made the mistake. I have McAfee on my work computer and also my home system. And one night I was logging on to Facebook, which people do every day.
Spelled it wrong.
Fat fingers, little keys, and I spelled it wrong.
Yeah.
And it came up to a website that immediately McAfee caught it and went, wait a minute, is that what you want to do? And it came up in red with
Said,
a
"Don't
big
go there."
warning.
Yeah.
If I had hit it, I would have downloaded a virus and it would have happened in a split second.
Yeah, and once the virus is there, McAfee's not going to fix it. Nobody's going to fix it. A tech has to go and gut the computer. So on top of all that protection, the fact that System Mechanic is going to optimize your computer and keep it clean. I mean, check this out right here. Look at all these programs that it found were running in the background that you had no idea. And you go, well, do I turn this off? Do I leave it on? It will even say, hey, keep this one on because it's important.
Yeah, 90% of the people say they turn this off.
Yeah, and they turn that off. And where this comes from is you launch a program one time. Well, you think when you shut it off that it goes away. It doesn't. It's in the background every time you turn your computer on, and that's what's slowing your computer down. How do I fix it? I just hit repair all. That's all I had to do one time. And I didn't need to know anything about technology. This is the same software, by the way. You take your computer, you take it to one of the squads, you know, one of the geek guys, whatever. They load this, they go have lunch, they come back, and they're like, oh, repair all. And then they charge you for it. This you own for life, so you can use it as many times as you want. Every time your computer slows down, hit the button.
For 7 different computers.
Forever.
7 computers. Forever. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a great piece of equipment. The colors we've got left are?
Black, orange, red, purple.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up, and that's going to be, what, about 10 minutes away, everybody's heard of a Fitbit. Whether you're